Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our final session of week 3 of VW MOOC 24.
So let's get started. We're not going to visit the exhibit. The Rainforest project is a project I work with my students, and we started with an idea of creating a gallery with rainforest images created by AI. That was the project. It was to teach about the rainforest, and also, so this is that was a nice way to use vocabulary to describe images. That was at the beginning when all the craze was starting, and this was, as you can see, the quality of the images. But as we progressed and time passed, then we started to get better images, and this is what my students did on that project. If you want to know a little bit more about it, we have a paddle that you can visit and learn all about it. Let's wait for this to, there you are. Let me give you the link to it. Here you can see all of the work my students did, and learn about this project. They created images, they used vocabulary, they gave their opinion, they created art, they had fun. So this was part of that project. But today we're going to go into the second part of the project, that was creating an immersive experience in the rainforest itself, okay, in Second Life. So we thought of having this game, like they had to come here and find some info. We went on a hunt looking for animals. And a third part of the project was talk to the bot. This is when AI started, and we could have AI connected to virtual worlds too. So you had a chance to see how this is done and how my students can talk to Chat GPT even though they are in world. And we use it for role playing, basically. Okay, so that's the idea for today. So, and again, this is about the first part of the project. You got some images of the gallery, and we're going to go on a scavenger hunt. And we had different things that we're going to do. So we're going to talk to two kind of bots or non-playing characters. We're going to meet Louis. Louis is a traditional non-player character in Second Life, one that you can add a note card and have a script, and he will tell you stories, but you cannot interact with Louis. And we're going to meet Data AI. That's another bot, but this one is connected to ChatGPT, so you can have a conversation with him. As a matter of fact, he is our park ranger, and he's going to we're going to demonstrate how to do that in virtual worlds. Okay, so let's move on now. And as you can see here, we have a teleport. So girls, you just have to click on the teleport seat, and I will see you there. Okay, Nell. Okay, that will be Val and I. Okay, so as you can see, I disappear from here, but I will appear magically in the rainforest exhibit or the rainforest experience. Okay, so let me show you a little bit of the different affordances that this exhibit provides. Oh my God. Okay, so let's get started. And if you come here, when you come here with a group of students, then in this area, we get the chance to meet Louis. So let's meet Louis first, okay? And this is Louis. And if you click Louis, this is the first kind of non-player character that we have in Second Life. He will welcome you and tell you what is the hunt about. And it gives you the instructions on how to get started in the hunt. Okay, so let me read it for you a little bit. So it goes like, welcome intrepid explorers to the heart of the rainforest. My name is Luis. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to solve these riddles and seek out the marvelous creatures hidden within. Okay, this is the part of finding the animals. But now, by now, you should have received a folder with instructions and resources. Look for it in your inventory, and there you will find some materials, an instruction card, a card with riddles, and another card where you can write your answers. So these are the materials that the students are going to use for this. So Val, have you clicked on it? Have you got your folder? I'm going to do it for you to show you what happened when I click on Luis. He starts again telling you all the information. So if you come here with a lot of people, you have to designate a clicker. Okay, you have to designate one person to click and get instructions, because then the process starts again. Okay, so right now I get my blue menu with my folder. I had to select it, and then I will look for it in my inventory. That is this icon with a suitcase. And there I will find this new folder, and you have inventory, recent tab. And there I will open it, and then you can see all the note cards that Luis gave us. Okay, so the idea is the first part of the hunt for today. Only we're going to look for two animals. Valerie, let's see if you can do that. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is open the note card. These are note cards. The white ones, the one with the icons in white, those are note cards. And this is how we present information. We give information to our students. They can read. And you got also a note card that is called part 1, the instructions. So it tells you what you're supposed to do. Okay, first you're going to get in pairs, find a body, and to go on your adventure, find the animals. Don't forget to get your name, your car name, and wear it. Oh, we skipped that step. So how do you get your name? So this is easy. All you have to do is click on the cars that are over here. Have you got your name, Valerie?
Yes, I just clicked on the name card and
Yes,
looking
you
for
click
it.
on that, and then you get again a blue menu. You accept it, and then you look for it in your inventory.
Okay.
And yes, you can see in the recent tab objects, you will find the name card. So what you do is add it, and
Ooh, I see my name.
to
It's
add
on
it,
me.
You just have to right click on it, you get a menu and find the add thing. Okay, as you can see, this is supposed to be on your chest. So let me show you that I am wearing my name on it. Okay, when you get it, you can edit it. Right now I have it already, but you edit, as you can see, you just click on it and you will get what it says custom. This is where you can write your name, and then you will get your name on your avatar. Okay, so let me put it a little bit like this. Okay, you can edit, you can move it. Okay, so now we get our names, and we're ready to go on the hunt. So have you got your folder, and have you got the riddles note card, Val?
Yes.
Okay, can you read number 1?
Yes. Number 1 in the riddles.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me reopen my folder and I will find the riddles note card. Okay, riddles number 1. In the grass or in a tree, look around, where could I be? Slithering quietly, a tail that's long. Find me where the green is strong.
Okay, so you already read. This is supposed to be done in pairs, so the students read the riddle, then they discuss what it means. Okay, and they have another note card that is called notes. Okay, so this is where they are going to write their findings. So they are explorers, and this is their little notebook where they write what they find. So first you got the answers to the riddles, So what do you think this is?
I think this might be a snake.
Yeah, why? Why do you think it's a snake?
I think it's a snake because the riddle said the word slithering quietly with a tail that's long.
Okay, yeah, so Slytherin, everybody know what Slytherin is, something related to Harry Potter, right?
Right, Slytherin.
Yes, that's how I know that word. So that's the first animal. So okay, so we go now looking for the animal. But what are the clues in the riddle? Where can we find it?
Could be in the grass, could be in a tree, but where the green is strong. I'm looking my camera around for green.
Yep.
Strong green.
So
Zooming in.
okay, let me give you another tip. It's by the water. It's close to water,
Ooh, okay, close to water.
So let's move on. This is the magic of television, and the teacher knows all the answers. So since this is a demonstration, okay, here we have a waterfall, right?
Yes.
Okay, so so we need to find something green over here.
Okay. Camming around into the green. Wow, it's beautiful. See the waterfall below me.
Okay, so since this is an adventure, it is fun to cross over, over here. There is a log that we can cross to go to the other side.
Okay.
Yes, let's go to the other side. Just walk over the log. Let's look at Val walking over the log. Yes.
All right.
Okay, do you see any green? Oh, there's another log here. Oh, let's go through this one too.
Go through this.
Okay. So, oops. So,
Looking for green.
so this snake came out and he is over a rock or a stone. Can you see it?
I see him. He's on the rock. I don't want to get too close. I don't like that snake.
Okay,
There
so
he is.
we
He's right
found
by
it.
me.
And then
Yes.
you had to just click on it. And then there's, of course, you know, snakes from Harry Potter, they talk to you, okay?
Oh, he's talking. Yes. Hysterical success. Congratulations on untangling the riddle and discovering the secrets of the rainforest. He's a python. It tells his habitat and his food. Cool. And his endangered status. And a fun fact.
Okay, so students are supposed to read all this info and then write some notes on their note card, okay? And so on.
Perfect.
So that's the idea. You bring the students one day only for this hunt because it takes time. They have to go around. There are different places that there are different animals. Can you read the second riddle?
Yes. Super fun.
Okay, let's go back. And again, we can, walk over there.
Full of
Okay.
glee. Which creature in the canopy? Oops, I'm falling. Oops,
Oh,
I tried to read and
walk at the same
but
time.
I did
Oh
fly.
my God. You can see
Fly
there is a
back up.
log. There is a log there. You can climb that log
Yes.
and go up.
Okay.
Or you can fly.
All right, I'll
Since
just
you
fly
are,
over.
I need to
and
give you
up.
some butterfly wings so you can fly. Where are you? There you are.
Here I am.
Okay, so now we're supposed to go to where? The canopy? What does the
Yes.
riddle say?
Hold on. The riddle does say, swinging, jumping, full of glee. Which creature in the canopy? I'm looking around.
Okay. To go all the way to the
Stop
canopy,
flying.
we had to go through here. Okay, so where are you? And you can find a nice sign here that says this way to the canopy. So we had to climb that stairs and go up, 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 up the ladder. Climb the ladder. And can you see the ladder? Oh, there she comes. Okay, then we climb up again because we are going to the canopy, and the canopy is the highest part, of the tree. Yes. Okay, and we go up again. And now we're going to go to the canopy. So this is a nice okay, let's go. Walking through the trees in the canopy. Just for your information, if you don't know what the canopy layer is, it's the primary layer of the rainforest formed by the dense foliage of interconnected tree crowns that create a continuous canopy. Okay, so what was the riddle again?
Up high where branches play, listen close to what I say. Swinging, jumping, full of glee. Which creature in the canopy? It may be this creature right in front of me. The monkey?
Yep, you found the monkey. Okay, so this is the second animal that we found. Okay, here, as you can see, you can bring the students and sit a while and talk about the canopy. We can read about it, talk about it, write information about the animal, and all of this is interactive and fun to do. You know, you can sit for a while.
It's beautiful.
And have
it
a
looks
little
so
talk.
real. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, what did you learn about the monkeys? Did you learn anything interesting about them today?
Absolutely. You learn about their habitat in the treetops. Their food is diverse: fruits, leaves, insects, and small animals. The endangered status, the fun fact, they're great communicators. And if you ever hear some lively chatter in the treetops, it just might be me. The fun facts are very, very cute and informative.
Okay, so let me show you. This is another one. Okay, let's continue going through the canopy. And now we got to this place. Okay. This way. There, you found it. Okay, let's go. And this is another fun thing that you can do with the students. No, maybe not during the hunt. As I'm telling you, we're going to be looking at different ideas on what to do in an exhibition like this with this topic. The richness of vocabulary and opportunities for different activities, fun activities like tongue twisters. Do you like tongue twisters?
Oh yes, they're fun.
Okay, so students can sit here and have fun for a little trying to pronounce this. And this is great exercise for, again, pronunciation. And also, there is fun vocabulary there. Okay, can you read the, I don't know, number 6?
See, oh, number 6, do you mean the riddle?
Yes.
Or, oh, number 6 on the sign? Okay. Or the riddle?
The riddle. But sorry,
Okay,
the tongue
the
twister.
sign?
The tongue
Oh,
twister.
the tongue twister. Yes, the tongue twister. Okay, here's the tongue twister for number 6. Harry the hungry hummingbird hovered hastily.
Okay, so this is the idea, you know, to practice. And again, you sit here with the students. I can use this also in Zoom. So this is for a short break. And say, okay, let's practice on riddles and things we're talking about with rainforest. And then students in Zoom can also have fun practicing. Okay, and here again, you got another. They have 2 animals here for the riddles. Do you know the name of these animals here?
Okay, let me look. I'm looking around. Is it a parrot and a penguin?
Nope.
Let me look.
Nope.
Okay, I'm looking.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, a toucan.
Okay. Yes.
I didn't look.
Very,
close.
very different from a penguin, but as
Very
you can see,
different.
this is fun. Okay, so that's the idea. So you are working with the students and you asked lots of questions. And, you know, you never know what you're going to ask or say because the students say what they say. So it's a great starter to have natural conversations. Okay, so let's go back to...
I love the bridges.
Yeah, you know how hard was this to make it fit? Oh my.
Yes.
Oh yes, I put this.
Bet.
I had to put it. I had to add many things here.
They're beautiful.
Okay, so we're back, and yeah, and we can go all the way down. As you can see, this is a great place because you have different places to visit and had fun or read the stories. Okay, you can sit here with the students and read the story. Okay, are you there? Or okay,
You're up
Val.
above me a little bit. I'll fly up.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. So just showing the different things that you can do, like, you know, you can have a circle for different activities, you know, whatever ideas come up. There is a space here. This is a nice place also by the waterfall. Look at that. So, okay, so next thing that I'm going to show you is talking to the bot. Okay, let's try to do that.
Okay, let me pull up.
Let's meet Jacob. Okay, this is Jacob. Okay, when we're talking about activities that hurt the rainforest. Okay, where is Bald? Let me bring Bald. I'm going to offer her a teleport. Okay. And she will appear here. So this is something that you do when you are in Second Life, and sometimes your students get lost in the jungle, like here. So you can bring them back with a teleport.
Yes, thank you. I got lost. I fell.
Yes, that happens a lot.
Yes.
The good thing about this is that your avatar, you know, it doesn't hurt. You can do anything. Right. Okay, so this is our friend Jacob. And as you can see, he's got a farm in the middle of the rainforest. Okay, so this is something that sometimes can hurt nature because land is taken and animals' habitat is disturbed. Okay, so here we have some information about agriculture and what are the problems that it causes. For example, deforestation, the loss of biodiversity, soil degradation, water pollution. Okay, these are just 4 problems. But at the same time, we got this sustainable agriculture. That's kind of a solution to this problem. Okay, that's so far this is what people are trying to do. Why? Because Jacob needs to earn a living. Okay, he probably has a family, and for him this is okay, you know, to deforest part of the rainforest and produce and get some cattle and all that. Okay, so when we're talking about sustainable agriculture, we got things like reducing deforestation, enhancing soil health, promoting sustainable supply chains, and supporting livelihoods. So as you can see, all this information, first you have to work with the students. You have already worked with this information in class. So now the students are ready to come and talk to the bot. And that's what they're going to discuss. So in order to talk to Jacob, he's an NPC player, but he's connected to Second Life. Sorry, to ChatGPT in Second Life. To talk to him, you have to write his name in the chat area. For example, let me model for you. So I'm going to write his name, Jacob, and then I'm going to say, hello, just hello, and let's see what he says. As you can see, then he's talking back and he says, hello, Pioneer, welcome to my farm. How can I help you today? Okay, so now, Val, you are a researcher and you want to interview Jacob about his job in the rainforest, and you're going to try to talk him into not doing that anymore. Okay, or doing it in a sustainable way. Okay, so what could you ask Jacob? Okay. Remember that each time you had to talk to him, you had to write his name, okay? If not, he won't talk.
Okay, Jacob, here we go. Jacob, Hello. I understand you're involved in agriculture in the rainforest. Can we talk about the impact it's having on the environment? He knows my name. Hello, Librarian. Yes, I'm a sustainable farmer here in the rainforest. I'd be happy to talk to you about the impact agriculture has on the environment. Sustainable farming practices are crucial in preserving the delicate ecosystem of the rainforest. And he goes on to talk about this and how we can minimize the impact and promote biodiversity. This is great.
Okay, so what can you say to him to keep on talking? Keep on
All
talking.
right.
You're
Let's
having a
see.
conversation. So,
Right. And he says it's important to strike a balance between agriculture and conservation to ensure the long-term health of the rainforest. Okay, let's see. And also by using organic fertilizers, crop rotation. Okay.
remember, write down Jacob first.
Oh, yes, don't forget his name, Jacob.
So all of these done in the chat. We're waiting for ChatGPT to have voice. Probably then we'll find a way that they can talk back. That will be wonderful for language learning.
Okay, so I'm going to ask him, Jacob, what can I do as one individual to help with the balance between agriculture and conservation? Jacob gives me a lot. I'm glad
Yes.
you're interested in finding ways to help, he says. As an individual, there's several things you can do. First, you can support sustainable farming, he gives examples. Second, you can reduce food waste by being mindful of your consumption habits, only buying what you need, composting food scraps. Lastly, you can participate in community-supported agriculture programs or visit local farmers markets to directly support small-scale farmers. So he's giving a lot of personal
Okay.
tips for the individual.
Yes. So this is something that we can fix. Okay. As you can see, I'm going to show you how to edit Jacob and how to help improve the prompt that we're using. Okay, so if I edit Jacob, I get menu, and in this menu we got general object features and texture content tab. In the content tab is where you add note cards with the prompt. So here it says you are a sustainable farmer named Jacob. You will role play with language students. Follow the instructions. Greeting, Jacob will greet the students with a warm howdy at the start of the conversation. He didn't do it, but Jacob will explain why he's a farmer in the rainforest. Well, he said he was a sustainable one. A student can ask Jacob questions about farming practices, the challenge of farming in the rainforest areas, and the impact on the environment. Jacob will respond in a how would you say that? Concise or concise? And
Concise?
concise and farmer-like manner, avoiding mention of time and dates, keeping answers short, no more than 200 tokens. So I don't know. Let's say no more than 50 tokens. Okay, I'm going to change it because the problem is that he's giving all the information at the same time. So 50 tokens, keep the conversation on the topic of protecting the rainforest. Keep short answers, and ask back. Okay, so I added this to the prompt, and let's see how it works now. Okay, so as you can see, this is something new. This is something that is very new. So there is room for experimenting. That's the beauty of
It's very new, and I looked inside. It's not copyable, but I see the Chat GPT script. Where can I get one as an educator?
well, you need to. This is a script. I bought data. That's the one that standing by Louis when we got here. And then I just got an NPC and I copy the script that data have. So you have multiple characters, like here we
Yes,
have
it's
Jacob.
great.
So you can have any NPC and add the script. This script I bought it from Second Life Market, and but what you need is an let me show you API key.
Yes, okay.
Okay, that's the one that connects this to
ChatGPT
ChatGPT.
online.
Yes.
Yes,
And
got
in
it.
order to do that, I bought the API key. I paid $10, for it. I don't know how how long it
So
lasts
did,
or
yes,
but
and did
still
you
working.
just change the where it wouldn't give quite as long of an answer when you just went in and edited the content?
Let's try it out. Can you ask another
Okay, should I
question,
ask the
Jacob?
same,
Yes.
should I ask the same question or a different one?
Well, it's okay. Any question will do. We just want to know if he can answer shortly in a short answer. Let's see.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'll just ask if I can help.
For language learning, this is an opportunity also to practice vocabulary. As you can see, all the animals that we have here in the farm. Okay, that was really short now.
Yes, much shorter, which is good. You don't want so much language to overwhelm your
Yes.
students.
Okay, and it's a great way to produce waste and promote, but it didn't ask back to keep the conversation going. I need to write it down again and make it clear. But as you can see, again, this is a fun also thing because while you are talking to Jacob, you can help him, and you can help him. I don't know how do you say that, planting some lettuce, and this is an
Right.
opportunity to work with the students. And let me stand up so you can use it, okay? Because this
Okay.
is, or there are several things that you can do. And it's a great opportunity for the students to practice vocabulary about, vegetable, fruits, so like identify the vegetables. You can water the plants also, Okay, so yes, Val is. What are those, Val? What do you think they are?
Let's see. I'm zooming in. Oh, are those onions?
Yes, it could be
Okay.
probably. I don't know for sure, but
Okay.
yes. Okay, so wow. So this is a demonstration of how is it that we use it for. Also, again, I can use it with Zoom, and I have done it several times with my students in Zoom. I just come here and ask my students to tell me what to ask, and we read together the answers, and then we continue having conversations.
So if you do it in Zoom, your students are not necessarily in Second Life with an
No,
avatar, but they're
no.
viewing it on
Yes,
Zoom.
yes. And they had told me that they like it better than just reading a book or reading from a PDF. It's like, because they are like all the time waiting for what's next, okay? Or this is such a beautiful place. So it's very engaging.
Yes,
Okay,
it is very engaging.
so let's move on now. This is Jacob, as you can see, and then the hame we have here. This is Chuck. How much
A
water we
logger.
Chuck?
That's right.
So again, so Chuck the logger, again, it's the same thing with the students. Talk to him about now deforestation, sustainable logging. So meanwhile, you talk to your students, we read together, and then they're ready to ask questions. So this is what you do.
Wonderful. Very interactive.
Yeah. Then you got The next one will be, I don't remember his name.
The poacher.
Yes.
Oh, Hunter.
Hunter.
Hunter the poacher.
Hunter the poacher, of course. So as you can see, he's got some endangered species here, some birds, and also some skins from a leopard. You know, that's very bad to kill an animal for its skin. You know, poor thing. So, and once again, the same idea, you know, have a conversation. If you have different groups and you bring them to Second Life, then you can divide them into 3 groups, and one group talk to the poacher, the other one talk to the farmer, and then at the end we can get together and talk about what information they found. Okay, that's the idea. Get the student exploring, getting information, and then sit and talk about it all together. Yeah. Another thing that I want to show you, this is an area where when we are introducing first the topic, you can sit here, you know, a sitting place where students sit, and we read together, work with vocabulary, and discuss, you know. So they are learning, they are giving ideas, they are talking about their experiences. This is what I do also with my students.
It's beautiful. This is great. Can other educators come here and use this space?
Yes, of course. They come. Please use it.
Wonderful.
It's a lot of work, and you know, there's so many more educators that will come, and if you are interested in learning how to do this, just let me know. This is data, the original. The good thing about data is that when I bought in Marketplace, let me find it, data AI. I can add him as a companion, you know? Okay. Yes, as you can see now, I have another data behind me, and he walks with me wherever I go. So
wow,
if you are
look at data following Peonia.
Yes, we dance and we talk and we, you know. So if you are walking around Second Life and you feel bored because you are alone, then you can talk to data again.
Did you get him on the Marketplace?
Yes, I got it in Marketplace. Okay. The fun thing is that the other day I came here and some things were missing, you know? And I asked Data, how is that possible? There are things missing here, you know? You are the park ranger. You're supposed to look after everything. And he said, oh, I'm so sorry. But probably they were taken because they needed repair, you know?
Oh.
So it's a fun way to practice and, well, to have fun for a while. Okay, let me show you another thing, another idea that I came out with. And it's like, okay, we have, now we know everything about the rainforest. We know about the importance of the rainforest and why we need to keep it safe and all that. So the animals are having a demonstration, as you can see. So they are over here and they have the posters. And can you read some of the posters, Valerie?
Yes, let me look up here, zoom in with my camera. Save the rainforest, save our colors, protect our spots, don't cut down our dots, save our snacks, protect rainforest bugs.
Yes,
they're cute, very cute posters.
An eater. Yes, all of these posters were created with artificial intelligence and ChatGPT.
Look, I can wear a sign.
Yes,
I can wear a sign
yes,
myself.
that's the idea. But the students can participate in the protest. You know, in order to do that, you just click on the box here, and you will get a folder with all the posters, and you pick one of them. Let me show you.
I'm going to change to another one. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to put this one on. Join the green team. They're beautiful. So fun and interactive.
Okay, where is my... Let me do that again. Maybe it's because I have... No, I got... Oh, there it is. A scavenger hunt. No, this is a scavenger hunt instructions. Oh, there. I'm sorry. Now it is. Okay, I'm going to wear number 4. Okay. And as you can see, then we can parade and join the protest, and you can take a picture, of your avatar participating in the protest. So let's take a picture.
Okay, I'll stand right
Valerie is
over
running.
here. I'm jumping
Yes.
around. Okay, now I'm ready.
Yes, and Data is with us, so we should give him a poster too, right?
We should. We want him
So
to
join the
be
green
part of it.
team, says mine. What does yours say?
Sustainable living, sustainable planet.
Okay, join the green team. Earth champions. Yes. Okay, power to the animals. That's what they say. Have you ever participated in a demonstration?
Um, a little bit.
Okay, so what do you usually do when you go to a demonstration?
Usually you're with others of like mind and you're standing together. Mine was really more for library things, related things, because I'm a
Okay,
librarian.
of
So,
course.
yeah.
Okay, and what else is in the folder that you got?
In the protest sign giver, I got the 4. Okay, let me just make sure I got it all in there. I've got the signs. Let's see, what else? Lost it in my inventory. The signs and a note card about the manifesto 2024.
Okay, so this is the time where now is your time to make a speech. Okay, so you're going to stand up on the podium, and in order to do that, you have to sit on the white spot there. And now you can read the manifesto, open the note card of the manifesto. Students can take
Okay.
turns and read part of it, or
Right.
at
They
the
can
end.
pick one.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
Wonderful.
you get the intro. Can you read the intro of the manifesto?
Yes. The rainforest is the heart of our planet, a source of life and a symbol of the rich biodiversity that sustains our world. It is a vital resource, providing oxygen, regulating the climate, and serving as a sanctuary for countless species of plants and animals. As stewards of the earth, it is our solemn duty to protect and preserve this invaluable ecosystem.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Applause. Okay. So as you can
Great.
see, this is a environment that provides a lot of opportunities for learning and having fun and learning in a memorable way. So that's
It
what
does.
experiencing, being creative and innovative, I think. Well, I don't know. What do you think about all of this, Val, that you are also an
I
educator
think
and a
it's
librarian?
Yes, I think it's amazing because I was fully engaged the entire time I've been with you today. And it's like when you said your students prefer this to simply reading a book, to me as a librarian, this was like entering the book. I went inside it. I'm in the pictures. I'm a part of it. You and I were walking through the rainforest rather than just looking at a picture of it. And we were engaged by actually doing something, holding up this sign, talking about it, interacting with characters. So it's entering the book, not just reading it.
Yeah, you said it all, dear. That has been my experience during all these years. And for me, it is fun. Keeps me thinking about how to make our classes more interesting and really design for what the students need. Okay, so every time I show this and we talk about this with my students, um, also they get ideas that they can. It is interesting because I am teaching online right now, and I had the freedom, to design these kind of things, and we can use it in class. Some other teachers don't have that, but if you have the chance, this will be a really interesting project. Always think it as a project because it takes a lot of time, and it takes working together, and but I this is what I love doing. So for me, it's not difficult at all. And I love to use it with my students, and I love the way they are surprised because they think, oh, Second Life, that's too old, or maybe sometimes there are students that don't know anything about the metaverse. So it's the first experience, even though Second Life is too old, like, some people think. For them, it's just a different way to do it.
It
Um,
is, but I do want to add that your role as the educator is crucial here because everything is intentional. All the pictures, what we're doing, it didn't just accidentally happen that we came upon this rainforest. You had to actually design it and think what you want your students to accomplish. And I find that very impressive. So excellent job.
well, if you have any question, I think we can wrap up now. I
Thank
don't know if
you.
in
Thank you so
Nelly.
much. Thank
Okay,
you.
you are there.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm here. Thank you so much
I
for
will be in
both of
touch
you.
because I want to learn more about how you utilized AI in this. I'll say it's one of the best uses that I have seen so far to keep it educational. So I'll be in touch more because I want to learn more about that. So thanks so much for inviting me.